Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Today I'm off to the O2 Arena to watch my first ever AEW event in person. I've only watched like 2 events in total, actually, in terms of like full events. I've watched plenty of YouTube videos and clips and a few matches here and there, but in terms of like full AEW events, I've seen like 2, and that was like from their early years, early years. But this is my first one in person. I'm a WWE guy. I like wrestling, but I watch WWE mainly. Even that, like, I don't even watch Raw and SmackDown that much. I just watch YouTube highlights, and I mainly watch pay-per-views. I mainly like watch other things, and it's just a lack of time, really. If I had more time, then I'd watch plenty more wrestling. But I'm very excited for this. I've been wanting to watch AEW in London for a couple of years. A couple of years ago, they first did Wembley All In. I was in Australia on that day, so I could not have made it. And the second time, I was working that day, and I ran out of holiday allowance to book the day off. So that was unfortunate, but this time I can go, and the one time I can go, it's not at Wembley. It's Forbidden Door at the O2 Arena in London. I think it's their first time at O2 Arena as well, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure they couldn't do Wembley this year because of Coldplay. I think it was Coldplay, yeah. I like Coldplay, so no complaints towards them, but I would rather be going to Wembley tonight than the O2 Arena. O2 Arena is great though. It's great. It's just that, for a big event like this, I've looked at the card as well. It looks incredible. Like, I've seen plenty of YouTube clips of MJF. I love that guy. So I'm glad. I'm assuming he's main eventing because he's for the AEW World Championship. Looking at the card right now, it's bloody incredible. He's wrestling Adam Page as well, another guy who I'm looking forward to watching live. I'm a big fan of the Frios, even though I don't actually watch AEW. I call them the Frios. It's just my personal name for them. But Osprey, Okada, Omega, they're all involved in this event. 2 of them tag teaming in that cage, and the other one wrestling Swerve Strickland, who I'm also excited to watch. I'm very excited to watch him and the Frios, and also MJF. Those are the 4 I'm most excited to watch. And there's plenty of other talent as well. Obviously, I've specifically specified the non-former WWE talents. But obviously, I'm also excited to see Jon Moxley again. I'm excited to see Claudio Castagnoli again. 2 guys I've seen live before. I've seen Danielson live, but he's not wrestling anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I'm pretty sure he'll be at the event for the... What do they call it? They don't call it a pre-show. They call it something else. 0 Hour. Yeah, 0 Hour. I assume there's matches on there as well. I don't know if the matches... I'm looking at, 13 matches. I assume some of them on the pre-show. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But I'm very excited as well to see Toni Storm, Mercedes Moné. Obviously, the way she left WWE, it's good to know that she's doing well at AEW. It's good to know because she's obviously full of talent, and it didn't quite work out at WWE. So I'm glad she's getting her flowers over there. And also Edge and Christian, last but definitely not least. And Samoa Joe as well. I'm looking at the card, and there's plenty of wrestlers I've not mentioned, both former WWE and just AEW established talent. There's a lot of good talent there. I'm looking at the face. There's a lot of good talent there. I'm not excited to see Ricochet. he's good in the ring, but he's not that exciting to me. And even like Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, they're both legends. I love them. But in 2025, I don't find them exciting. But apart from that, everything else on the card looks good. Literally everything else on the card. So yeah, I'm very excited for this. And a friend of mine who watches AEW a lot more than I do, he says they have a habit of overrunning their shows and going long, which I don't mind. That means I get more money's worth. There's also an after party with Swerve Strickland, but I'm not going because I'm on my own, and it's 25 quid a ticket, and I don't even know if I'm going to have a good time there. So I am not going to the after party with Swerve Strickland, but I'm sure the people who are have a great time. And if you are watching this and you went to that event, let me know what it was like. Is it literally just basically a nightclub with Swerve Strickland in there? I don't know. But yeah, I'm very excited. It's been a while since I've been to the O2 as well. It's been a while. I think Money in the Bank 2023 was the last time. And that was WWE's first event in the UK for decades, I believe. So now we've got AEW's first event at the O2 Arena. And they did a 3rd event in London, pay-per-view wise anyway. So I'm very excited, and I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully it's good. I don't know, I'm a bit scared about copyright, because I used to, when I used to do WWE vlogs, I would put a second or 2 of some entrances. But one of my vlogs that I did that for, it was a Raw vlog from like, I think 2018. They blocked the entire video. I know it's a different company, but it gives me like, because I went to WrestleMania in WrestleMania 39, and I didn't film the ring at all, like apart from like 1 second of Drew and Sheamus hugging. I filmed the crowd the entire time because I was scared of getting copyrighted. AEW maybe aren't as strict, I don't know, but I'm kind of scared to film the entrances, to be honest. Yeah, I'm very excited for this, and hopefully it's a good event, and it's gonna be fun. I reckon. I reckon I have a good time tonight because, as I mentioned, there's quite a few wrestlers who I've never seen live, and who I really want to see anyway, and wrestlers who I've seen before that I also really want to see. It's a stacked card, and it's full of matches that feel like they're catered towards me. Like, I look at it and I think they've booked this well, it seems. So, but yeah, just so you know, I don't follow any of the shows, so I don't know anything about, you know, the storylines and promos leading up to these matches, anything like that. I saw a clip of Ospreay talking about how he won't be in the match, and I was just like, no, I want to see you wrestle, mate. But I think he's in the match. I think he's in the match, but he has got actual injury though. That is, I think that part's true. But yeah, apart from that Ospreay clip of the was it in Glasgow, that event? I think it was in Glasgow. Apart from that one clip, I've not seen any AEW stuff from the past month or so. So I'm going in just looking to enjoy the matches, and hopefully they are great. So yeah, I gotta get the tube and get to the event. It's an hour journey, so it's not too bad. But at least it's the tube; it'll go fast. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and yeah, the intro's been long enough. Let's get there. There is magnificent. What on earth is that? I don't think that's meant to be there. Nice. In we go. Gates open in a few minutes. It is 3:57. 4 p.m. is the gate opening time, and I believe 0 hour starts at 4:30. I don't know if that means there'll be a match. I don't think there'll be a match straight away, but the main event, the main card starts at 6 p.m. So still got a couple hours until that, but I'd rather get in my seat and just get the view. I'm in the nosebleeds. I'm not that high up. I'm not that low down. But it was a decent price. So oh my days, the gates aren't even open yet. And the queue is what? Bro, what on earth? And this is the queue just for merch. Literally just for merch. MJF scarf, love it. And tickets, I guess it's not sold out yet, to be fair. I think I heard it wasn't sold out yet. That looks fun. I'm scared of heights, never doing that. Would you believe it? I stood in the wrong queue for 20 minutes. That was for gate B. All I had to do was walk in the arena and turn right and walk down. Because I'm in U, not B. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. What on earth is this queue for? Pizza? Must be some damn good pizza. So what makes it luxury then? Like, what is luxury about it? Just ice cream in it. How far is this entrance? I've just had really stupid moments. I was in the right queue the whole time. I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot. I read the letter U and I thought, oh, that's my gate. It's my row. That's my row to get to my seat. It literally says entrance P at the bottom. I can't be asked. How have I done this? How have I done this? Chris Jericho, put me on the list right now. I deserve it. Put me on the list. I'm a stupid idiot. It is I am an O2 customer. I guess that counts for something. I'm pretty sure I bought it through priority. I think I'm good. At a natural pace. That depends on the person, mate. There's also an American Express entrance, and I have that too. Bro, all I had to do was show my O2 app. All I had to do was show my O2 app, and I'm in the priority queue. Perfection. The benefits of being a O2. Perfect. So I did not even have to wait for half an hour. I could just walked in the arena and got in this queue, which is really short. I would not have found out if I got lost, to be fair, so we'll take it. Up and up and up we go. Well, maybe after some merch. I've got this cap right here, Forbidden Door, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and AEW. Brilliant. I prefer to have the date on it though, but it's fine. it's a cool cap, but I got the date on this one. I got the jersey with the orange sleeve. Let's have a look. Got it right here. Got the logos on the sleeves. Now that is perfect. And this is the back. To be fair, there is no date on it, but it's fine, it's good enough.
They are the reigning defenders Massachusetts, she is the TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Money. The IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Zack Sabre Jr. IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Zack Sabre Jr.
Tonight, here at the O2, we thank you for being a part of Forbidden Door. And tonight, you are part of the largest pro wrestling crowd ever in the O2. 18,992 fans. Thank you very much for tonight. Many great matches still to come.
AEW World Tag Team Benjamin Bobby Lashley. World Tag Team Champions. Woo! All under continental rules is for the AEW Unified Championship. Introducing the champ, walking out with from AEW Unified Champion, the Rainmaker. At a count out or disqualification. Introducing at this time, the challenger from Lakeview, Long Island, New York, weighing 126 pounds, he is the CMLL World Champion. Next week, Jacob Friedman, LJ. And his opponent, from Arians Creek, Virginia, weighing 229 pounds, he is the reigning and defending All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Hangman Adam Page.
You are going to be great tonight, because that is who you are. I've heard the crowds chant your name. win championships. To me, the biggest victories are the way you carried yourself. Through pain, through setbacks, through nights you wondered if you could keep going. You taught me that no mountain is too high, no opponent too strong if your heart refuses to quit. When I look at you, I don't just see a lost brother wrestler. I see the man who kept chasing the impossible. You make England proud. You make our family proud. And if you're not afraid of what's next, then neither am I. I love you, Billy. Always.
Wow, that event was pretty crazy. That was fun. That was really fun. Oh, bro, that's really cool. Like a lot of people, I think if you buy like specific tickets, you get to keep your chair, which I think is awesome. I need to get a chair. I'm pretty sure you can buy a chair. I mean, you can, obviously can buy a chair, but I mean like a wrestling arena chair. I need to probably get one at some point, just for the fun of it. Yeah, that was a good event, man. I didn't think there was one bad match from my perspective. I always enjoy wrestling more in person anyway. It's always better in person than it is on TV. And events always seem better to me in person. But from being there, it did seem like there wasn't one bad match, which was good. They started off, I felt, the weakest matches in terms of quality, but they were still fun. A bunch of tag team stuff, mainly on 0 Hour. And it seemed like the quality of the matches just got gradually better. Like they paced it well. I think they did a really good job in terms of the match order. I think they ordered it really good. It was awesome to see a whole bunch of talent that I knew and talent I didn't know either, from obviously both AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling and NJPW. It was fun watching this. But the last two events, they leveled up on a crazy level. They leveled up on a grand scale. Like the event was good up to that point. Like up to that point we had 11 matches already, and it was good. But as soon as MJF Hangman Page started, the event leveled up. Like that was an incredible match. The amount of near falls, so many good spots, so many great entertaining moves to watch. There was at least 4 times where I thought the match was over and it just wasn't. It just kept on going and it was great. They booked it brilliantly, and I've watched so much wrestling in my life, and I've seen plenty of matches like this where there's so many near falls. When they still find a way to surprise you now after watching it for so long, they've done something well. They did something well, and they were brilliant. They put on a great match. It was incredible. Like the event was good up to that point, but that was a match. That was an incredible match. It was brilliant. The match I was most excited for delivered. And there was still an event left, like MJF Hangman Page could have easily been main event. Like that was a main event caliber match. But then we had the cage match, which was insane, full of talent. It was awesome to see Ospreay in person as well, especially because it's obviously his home country. Seeing him here live in person with a great atmosphere, and I did not, apart from Edge and MJF, I don't know any of the theme songs. So I'm just like, oh, Ospreay actually has a really good theme song. That's a really good entrance theme. I like that. I'm a big fan. And to hear the fans sing along with that was amazing. Plus the Edge theme song, sing along, that was bloody awesome. Obviously that's like the one song I know of all the entrances. So of course I enjoyed it the most, but the crowd was lively for that entrance. That was great. Obviously crowd atmosphere makes wrestling events 10 times better. And the crowd delivered today too, so that was absolutely brilliant. Before I continue, look at this queue for the tube station, my days. Like you can't even see the tube station, right? It goes around the corner all the way down to the other side. That side of the arena, it's around the corner there. The queue is extending right to the entrance of the O2. That is insane. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I see there's NJPW merch up there. I actually want to go there and watch it in Japan, in Tokyo. And then I'll get a shirt. I feel like I've not earned that. And what I heard about Ospreay being actually being injured, I think I was correct. I'm pretty sure. Obviously, they were writing him off at the end, right? The match ended, they won, and then he got attacked in the cage, got stretchered away, or just to write him off. I'm pretty sure he's got like is it a back problem or a neck problem? He's got something, but he's got to go away for a while. I don't know if he's got to have surgery or whatever. I have no idea. But as far as I know, he is actually injured. And he still did the match. He didn't take the hardest bumps. Darby Allin took most of the hard. Like Darby Allin got stabbed in the ear. Like what was happening? I was just like, I heard Jon Moxley was doing some crazy things. I heard he was up to no good in AEW. I was just like, what on earth? What on earth are they booking with this guy? What's going on? Is Renee, sort your man out. Speaking of Renee, she was there right next to our, right on our block, right at the front of our block. Literally, I walked in. I didn't film that part, but I walked into my gate, and like she was on the left, and on the right was the staircase to go to my seat. So she was right there with Jeff Jarrett and the rest of the crew. Brian Danielson was meant to be there. He was meant to be co-hosting. That's what they advertised. He was meant to be right there in front of me, but he wasn't there. It would have been cool to see the goats right there in person, but he wasn't there. But Renee was there. So yeah, that was pretty cool because I had no idea that was going to be right there when I booked my ticket. Like, obviously they wouldn't say that when you book your ticket, but that's really cool that the broadcast team for 0 Hour was right there in front of us, which is really awesome. So yeah, that was great to see. I mentioned at the start of the vlog that I wasn't excited to see Bobby Lashley or Shelton Benjamin, but their match was probably the best tag team match on the card. It was very entertaining. Very entertaining. They did their part, so that was great. Mercedes Moné, good match. I think it was too short. Could have had a better finish as well. I feel like they could have done more than just, you know, a roll up. And the match could have been longer. The match could have been longer as well. But apart from that, solid matches all round, but two great matches at the end. Two incredible matches at the end. I think the best match of the night was MJF Hangman Page. That was awesome. that was bloody incredible. So yeah, it's I feel like I've ticked off things on my bucket list. Just things that I didn't think were on my bucket list, but I feel like I've ticked off some things that I didn't think were on the bucket list. Just seeing some of these, seeing Okada, Omega, Ospreay, Hangman Page, MJF, Swerve, seeing them all in person, it feels like I'm ticking off a bucket list. It really feels like that. And I assume they come back to Wembley next year. I think they are. If I have got the day off, I'm planning on traveling a lot next year, so it depends if I got a day off or not, really. If I got a day off, then I'll go Wembley. I'd be very excited to watch that. That's another thing to tick off, I guess. I've ticked off WrestleMania now, so WrestleMania 39 was incredible. I think that's still the best wrestling event I've been to. That was insane. Obviously saw Money in the Bank London here. I've seen some awesome wrestling events in person, and this is another great one to add to the list. Hello mate, how you doing? I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'd love to be in Paris next week for wrestling, but I'm in another country next week, next Sunday, to watch a different event that I'll be vlogging on this channel. Obviously it's not wrestling related, but some of you might guess what it is. I'll give you a clue. It's an event next Sunday, and it's not wrestling. That's the clue I'll give you, but let's just say it's not. I've uploaded vlogs on that thing before. Yeah, some of you probably guessed it, but I'm on holiday on Wednesday, so just get subscribed because I'll be sharing some big vlogs of you, not just events, but you know, traveling. I'm not going that far away, but yeah, in October I'm going to the US and somewhere in Africa as well. And in February I got plans for something else. Next year I got like 3 or 4 big holidays planned, so look forward to the vlogs, and hopefully I'll be back here next year, maybe Wembley actually, not here, for AEW. I'm very much all in to go as long as I got the day off work. That's the only dilemma there. But yeah, it's been a great time, and thank you to the O2. It's always been a great arena whenever I've come here. I've only come here for wrestling actually, and I've been to Cineworld here to be fair. But yeah, I love this arena. It's bloody awesome, and apparently it's the biggest crowd at wrestling event at the O2. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they said. So I have trust issues with that because WWE always say they break the record and then their figures are like not actually true. So I have trust issues over that. So when wrestling companies announce their attendances, it's just like the O2 arena is not bigger. It's been sold out before. Are you sure it's the biggest one? But it did feel like a sellout though. I think it was a sellout. Like I didn't see empty seats. I think I saw a handful here and there, but it was packed. It was full. That's what we do in the UK. That's how we do it in the UK. We sell out wrestling arenas. That's what we do. But yeah, I've been talking here a while, and this queue is still bloody long. It's not as long as the O2 anymore, but it's still ridiculous. It was over there, and it was like curving over across the entrance. Now it's just up to there, so it is improving, but that looks like a half an hour wait. If I was rich, I'd just go to the taxi rank, but I'm not rich. It's been a big couple months. I turned 30 years old. Yeah, no, I'm very, very old. I moved home
for the first time in almost 28 years. And there was a bunch of big movies that came out that I really enjoyed. Well, not all of them. The new Mafia game came out. Yes, I'm going to count that as part of my big 2 months, the new Mafia game. And we've done a bunch of other things as well. And adding this on top was amazing. The only downside is I wanted to go to the Arsenal game yesterday, couldn't get a ticket. We won 5-0 and we announced a new player. And I'm just like, I wasn't there, for flip's sake. So that's frustrating. But aside from that, the big stuff isn't over. I'm traveling on Wednesday. I got a big week abroad in a couple countries and watching a big event, and that will round off an incredible couple months for me, an eventful couple months. And this was just as fun as anything, really. I had a great time here. So thanks AEW, thanks O2 Arena. I shall see you both in the future. I'm talking to a flipping building. Ooh, small Tesco. Is that open? This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I shall leave you with that thing, whatever that is. Goodbye.